Hi all, Alex here, and this is our second What a Mad Week, where we do a weekly roundup of all the content that we released on Patreon last week. I appreciate that it is now Monday, and normally I want to try and get these out on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so it is actually at the end of the week. But I put the content out really late last night, so I just didn't have time to make this video, and so here I am. Last week we released 3 maps with adventure content. They have been available to download the moment I finish them, and the Foundry packs are already available to update, so you'll get them. So I'm going to give a little recap over the 3 maps, but also, so I don't forget, the Wizard's Choice Foundry content is now available on the web shop, the back catalogue. So if you are interested in that theme, if you want the endless tower, which has 20 different floors for the Wizard's Tower, with 11 of those floors having collaborative content with other creators. You know, we've got music, tokens, items, encounters. We've got some really great stuff in there. Then you can go and check it out now. It is now available to buy if you are one of the All the Things tier supporters. Then not only do you get 50% off that shop, but you also get access to our map editor. If you've not seen it from the previous video, then you need to go and check it out. It lets you make your own Wizard's Tower floors. We're still in the process of adding more assets to it, but it's pretty good. I say pretty good, it's really good. You really need to check it out. Again, I'll put a link to that in the comments below. So these 3 maps. This first one is a remake of our Elemental Dragon Temple. I think it was Temple from the Classic Dungeons pack. Originally, we released this part of the map for the mini bundle. It was like a cross section of the larger map. But we've taken it. We've added in extra details for this adventure, for the descriptions in this adventure. So we've taken an old map, retweaked it for the adventure, and then re-released it. This adventure was done by Kelfaseal's Tales. You'll see them popping up, as well as some of the other adventure writers this month. They'll keep popping up. This is Pyromancer's Lair. We've also got Aeromancer's Lair, Hydromancer's Lair, and Geomancer's Lair coming out this month as part of this, I don't know, this set of maps. I don't think they necessarily link together, but you know, with some easy DM, you should be able to find a way to use all 4 of them. Might be a quite interesting jaunt into, I don't know, the elemental planes or something like that. So yeah, you'll also see that with the stuff from Kelfaseal's Tales, we sometimes get these tokens from Printable Heroes. That's an agreement that Kelfaseal's Tales has got that's passed on to us, that we're allowed to use them when we release their adventures. So this is already pre-built into Foundry, the full adventure, all the tokens, items, everything like that. It's also available as a PDF to download, so you can get all of those now. Next up, we have Monster's Den. This was done by One Page Mage, the adventure. The maps are obviously done by us. This map nearly killed Stefan's computer, and then I said, okay, I'll try and finish it off, and then it nearly killed my computer, just because of how goddamn big it is, how many layers were on it. So yeah, this is how it looks in Foundry. We've got all the sounds and everything built into it. Concept behind this adventure is a manticore has been basically, you know, attacking a nearby town and settlements, and a prince has gone to try and kill it, and then the prince goes missing, and you go looking for the prince. We have this token here. We've made this token. This is our Flailing Maw. In general, we don't make tokens. We generally don't provide them. If we do, and they're from other people, then we will put them in the All the Things tier. With this one, because it's going to be very hard for you to find a token that matches that description of what that creature is supposed to be, because it's a new creature, then sometimes, generally, we will try to just make the token for you, so you've got something, so you don't have to try and then find asset work. In general, we don't release tokens because people have different styles that they prefer. Sometimes not just whether they want a POG disc or whether they want a top-down token, or like on the Pyromancer's Lair, you've got the side-on view of the character art. So because we can't please everybody, we're just not going to do them. It's just easier. Maybe down the line, we'd probably focus on doing the top-down stuff just because it matches our work more closely. So there you go, really, really good-sized map for a nice dungeon crawl. Even if you don't want to use the adventure, this is a versatile enough map to kind of do anything with. We've released a blank version. Actually, I don't think I've put the blank version in Foundry. I'll need to change that. I'd completely overlooked doing the blank version for this. I will get on that. And I think it has the Manticore's layer removed. It had all the webs and stuff removed, so you can, it's a nice, cool, big walled out dungeon. Last but not least, we have the Silver Corsair. This is from the adventure is from Luke over at the DM Lair. We made this a couple of months ago with Calvesteel's Tales. They're taking maps that we've already made and released. They're going through our back catalogue and making maps for them. Monsters Den, we commissioned One Page Mage to make a bunch of adventures for us, and then we made the maps based off the adventure description. With Luke's stuff, he releases a PDF every month, and he gives us the adventure the month prior, and he gives us a layout of the design and everything, and then we build the map to his specifications for the adventure that he's already written. The thing with the stuff coming from DM's Lair is that we have the rights to distribute it digitally, the adventure, whether it's through Foundry, through our web shop, Foundry content, or through if we put it on Roll20, which we've not done with anything yet. It means we can't give the PDF out. If you want the PDF, then you have to be a patron of Luke. That's the agreement that we've got. But in return, we get all his adventure content that we can redistribute ourselves. So there will be some of that stuff coming, but again, it'll only be for Foundry, unfortunately, for those who aren't Foundry users. However, still a good map, still a big map. If you're looking for something jaunt into the astral plane, then this is definitely a good jumping off point. The adventure is pretty cool as well. We had to tweak it because it linked to... It was a follow-on from a previous adventure he'd released in one of his earlier PDF issues, and so we've tweaked it slightly so that it works as a standalone for those of you that don't have access to it. But there you go. It's really detailed, really big map. Took a long time to do because this was so many unique assets that we didn't have access to that we had to make. But we're pretty happy how it came out in the end. So those are the 3 maps that we've released. We are also in the process of working on Luke's next map. So this is what they look like before we start putting all the effects on. So just be fortunate that we don't release them like this. So yeah, this is early days. This will probably be done in another couple of days, I think. A couple of days work. And this will be out probably next month. It'll be released by Luke, part of his PDF next month. And then we will then bust it into one of our adventure releases whenever we find the time. We're obviously trying to get on top of our adventure back catalogue, hence this month. But we'll see how it goes. Never any promises as to when these come out. But yeah, there you go. A little overview of what you've got in store for you next month. So there you go. So that is the adventure content. That is what we've been working on. We are really close to finishing the brochure, which is good. We have got... it's probably about 95% done. We've got some extra links we need to put in there. I've hired somebody on to help me get it finished. But a lot of the text and the links are going to be linking to the My Air Bridge. So there's no point us releasing the brochure until the My Air Bridge stuff is all sorted out. Which again is one of the big tasks that we're trying to finish this month for you guys, so that everything is just easy to find. Final big news, if you've managed to stick through the video this long, and I'm aware we're coming up on 10 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up in the next 30 seconds. We've got a new cartographer coming on. We've got a new map maker that's going to be coming on. They're going to be starting with us from next month, which is going to mean more maps. It's going to mean more, gives me time to make more additional content, and we'll release more details on that new person next month. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the releases this week. Hope you enjoy what's coming out this following week. And as ever, keep rolling those 20s, folks. 10 minutes.